Once again, it's a pleasure to have you with us. I'm Jesse Rogers. Let's get the show on the road. Now, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, has declined to clear Safina Party's Jimmy Wanjigi to run for the presidency after he failed to present a physical copy of his degree certificate. According to the IEBC chairperson, Wafula Chebukati, Jimmy Wanjigi also failed to garner the requisite number of signatures. Our reporter Emmanuel Toy is following the developments at the Bomas of Kenya and now joins us live with an update. Emmanuel Toy, good afternoon. It's not all smiles for Jimmy Wanjigi and the Safina Party. I'm pretty sure you're speaking to him. What does he have to say in regards to IEBC not giving him the green light to contest in the presidential election come August 9th?
Well, thank you very much, Jesse, and of course to our viewers. That is the picture right here at the Bomas of Kenya after the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission failed or declined to clear Jimmy Wanjigi, the Safina Party presidential hopeful, to run for office in the August 9 general election. The commission has cited two issues. One, that Jimmy Wanjigi did not have a physical copy of his graduation certificate. Remember that he mentioned that he's supposed to graduate in November, according to a document that we have from the Commission on University Education, and he was supposed to graduate from the Daystar University, and he was undertaking a degree in international relations and management and strategic management and security management rather. And of course he has been told that he cannot be cleared unless he has a physical copy of his graduation. And he was also knocked out on another technicality because 23 out of 24 signatures from 23 out of 24 counties were accepted, which means that he fell short on one county. Remember, they're supposed to deliver signatures from 24 counties, 2,000 of them from at least 24 counties, but that did not happen. But Jimmy Wanjigi and his team of supporters have declared that they will still be on the ballot. They're going to pursue other avenues that are available, including moving to court and also going to the disputes resolutions tribunal that is supposed to hear all this matter. And of course, we'll be there to give you more details as to that. But this is now going to make sure that the number of the presidential aspirants who are going to be cleared is now going to be the lowest compared to 2013 and 2017, where we had 8 candidates who were cleared then. But right now we only have 5. Raila Odinga of the Azimio ticket is the recent one to be cleared yesterday here at the Bomas of Kenya. But we wait to see whether the remaining ones will be cleared. But so far as well, no independent candidate has been cleared yet. But we have one who is supposed to come here in the afternoon at around 2 p.m. That is Muthiora Kiriara, who is an independent aspirant, and Njeru Kadhangu of Ford Asili, who is supposed to be here at 3 p.m. But later on, that's when we'll have a full statement from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission chairperson and, of course, the returning officer in this presidential race. So that is what we have from here, the Bomas of Kenya. Jesse?
Okay, Emmanuel Toh, we definitely expect more presidential aspirants to head towards Bomas of Kenya for that all-important clearance. But that's the latest in terms of the Safina Party presidential aspirant Jimmy Wanjigi nomination being rejected by the IEBC returning officer Wafula Chebukati. Let's just listen in to what Jimmy Wanjigi had to say earlier on.
Thank you all of you for being here. Let me say very clearly, I think enough has been talked about in relation to why we are being rejected. And I want to assure Kenyans, especially my supporters, that we have qualified according to the constitutional laws of this land in full. We have finished our university education and completed successfully. We submitted more than 25 counties of signatures, and in it we also attached our IDs. We have been here on a pre-qualification exercise, pre-nomination exercise, and during that exercise, up until Saturday, we were told everything that we have presented is okay. But somewhere there seems to have been a decision made that we must find, or they must find, any excuse to keep us out. I want to inform the Commission that we know what's going on. We know exactly what is going on. And unfortunately, this time, you will not get away with it.
And there you have it, Jimmy Wanjigi crying foul over his rejection to be in the ballot come August 9th. Of course, mentioning he'll pursue other avenues, including the court and dispute resolution, but we'll definitely keep you updated, even as two other gentlemen are set to head towards the Bomas of Kenya for that all-important clearance just today. But away from that, over to security matters. The Interior Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, is currently in Marsabit to assess the progress of the security operation in the area that has been prone to killings. Now, this visit comes barely a week after extending that dusk to dawn curfew for an extra 30 days. He's in the region. I understand that the Cabinet Secretary is currently speaking to residents who have converged right there. Let's cross over and listen in.
So far, over 200 guns have been collected and over 3,000 bullets have been recovered from this operation. We are hoping that more work in the second month of this operation, because we extended the curfew by another 30 days, more work will be done so that we can recover more guns, because we believe from intelligence and the information we have that there are more guns than the ones that we have collected. And the message we have been passing around to leaders and everyone since morning is that we need to recover more guns. We will review this operation when we have around 3,000 or so guns, because we believe there are still many more guns in wrong hands. We have intensified the operation and now we are moving to other sections of the county in addition to Marsabit Central and the town. I am very optimistic that we will continue at this pace. We will get all the guns we need, and most importantly, we will keep this place peaceful. The response we have from the local leaders, the community leaders here, and ordinary members of the public, we took time to walk around the shops, to talk to the shopkeepers and the traders in town. They are happy and satisfied with this operation. They have not raised any complaints about the operation. What they are asking is whether or not we can review the hours of the operation to allow for traders to hang on a bit in their businesses. But that in itself is a positive sign, because they are now beginning to think about operating businesses longer hours, which is something they have not been thinking about until the operation. But I have promised that we will review the operation in another 3 to 4 weeks, and subject to the performance at that time, we will see whether we can review the operation by 1 hour or 2 hours to address the issue of the traders in town who want an additional 1 hour of business, and because they are happy with the operation and they're happy that it is working. So we will stay on this assignment until this place remains peaceful. We have made assurances that we will not end the operation until after the general elections, because we want this place to be peaceful during the campaigns, during the elections, and even after the general elections. That is what Wananchi want to happen, and we will keep that in place. Once again, I want to thank our police officers and the team that has done the work they have done here. Inspector General and his team, my friend Mbatha and the Special DC was posted here through the decision of the National Security Council. That method has actually worked. That proposal has worked. The place is much more peaceful than it has been. We are going to carry out a raft of other measures to ensure that Marsabit remains peaceful, because what we are doing now, we don't want temporary peace. We want sustainable and long-term peace, so that this place can realize its economic potential and people can go on to do what they need to do. And then the truth of the matter also is that this conflict has nothing to do with the Wananchi per se. A bit of it is politically, a bit of it is a challenge caused by the proximity to the border and some of the things that we have allowed to happen over a long period of time. So we will adopt an all of the above approach. We are going to do intensified screening, of people and individuals who move around where they are doing business or whatever they are doing, to ensure that we don't have, aliens and wrong people around here. We will continue to have a communal engagement with members of the public. We are going to intensify our workings with the Interfaith Council to ensure that community leaders are involved in the decisions that we make. But most importantly, we have this morning taken a decision to do 100% review of the administrative infrastructure in Marsabit, because there are very fundamental weaknesses here. I mean, I am not going to lie to the public. The challenges we have with the deployment we have here of chiefs, assistant chiefs, and so on, is such that unless we address it, we will not solve the problems we have.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i right there speaking live in Marsabit after he visited the county following the extension of the curfew that lapsed just recently. Remember, they had imposed the curfew on May 2nd. It lapsed and they've just extended even as they continue the disarmament process in the county. More details to follow even as we take a short break right here on Newsdesk. Stay with us. A lot more in terms of information on the other side. We'll definitely break down what you can expect during the manifesto launch by the Azimio One Kenya Coalition Party a little bit later on today. More details to follow.